Well, we continue our Code Black coverage today with a better look at a special White House commission that wants the president to declare a national emergency on the epidemic. SNN's Ben Bobic has the details.
A special White House commission released a report this week. Their request is an urgent recommendation that President Trump declare the American opioid crisis a national emergency.
I've been working in the field here locally in Sarasota for about 11 years, and I have seen the progression of this epidemic, and it is an epidemic.
There's no doubting its presence here in Florida, especially on the Suncoast. But does the rest of the country feel the same sense of urgency?
I don't care if I talk to my Democrat colleagues in Kentucky or Tennessee or New Hampshire. Everybody's very concerned about this. This is a bipartisan issue.
The commission is chaired by New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and it mainly focuses on expanding treatment options through federal funds. It also could allow the Health and Human Services Secretary to negotiate lower prices for Narcan, a drug that reverses overdoses.
I think you've got to look at everything. We've got to give our enforcement, the sheriff and the police department, our first responders, the capability.
I believe first you have to save the life before you can treat the life, you know, and so for the many that I know have been, whose lives have been saved as a result of Narcan, I'm all for it.
Owner and operator of Purpose House Transitional Homes, Alan Tobiasen, believes it's more than just providing more money for treatment.
Long-term recovery, because we really need to lift people out of that culture that they're in when they're in their addiction, and they need to reestablish themselves into a way of living that brings purpose and meaning into their lives.
Congressman Buchanan as well knows about the bigger picture of where these drugs are coming from.
A lot of it's coming in from China through the mail, and we've got to shut that down, and we will.
National emergency or not, this problem won't go away unless we come together on all fronts, nationwide, statewide, and right here at home.
That's the difficult problem to solve, you know. The government can't fix everything. It takes, what we find in the recovery community is that a lot of what we do to maintain our own sobriety is to help other people to get their lives together again.
Reporting in Sarasota, Ben Bobic, SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
And we continue our Code Black coverage tomorrow and all throughout next week. And then, Grant, you'll be hosting an hour-long special on the opioid epidemic on the 13th?
That's right, Sunday night from 8 to 9 p.m., a week from this Sunday, and it's going to be some special reporting there.